I would be wary for you females on wanting a specimen to have a child. One, I'm not sure that you're fit to have a child. You would have to be the strongest woman on the planet, because this feels like a single female, single white female, and you want to mimic somebody else's life. So you have a friend. Things can only get better. Great. I do not believe it. It feels like there's it could be white. You could be a white female and you're in a bad place in life. I don't think having a child to try to trap a man, it's either to trap a man with a child or to get on benefits is what I felt. I also picked up that there could be some people that want to have an AI child for benefits. I'm not sure how this would work because I'm pretty sure you have to pay for that. But if there's somebody that, people try to steal all kinds of shit now, right? Somebody's trying to steal or figure out a way to remove one of the pods. Right, it would be that idiot that has, when you have an AI child, don't you have the ability to pick out certain things? I mean, can't you create a world leader, Sally? And instead, I want to make sure that this motherfucker's on benefits. I want to make sure that I get my SNAP and whatever. It's only food stamps, right? I mean, you have to really be special to get cash back from the state every month. A special kind of special. Let's go back to all of this on a whole. They're trying to steal pods. We're trying to have children to get on welfare. If this doesn't scream zombie apocalypse, and with this shit coming on zombie, I things can only get better. I'm just going to assume that everything is the opposite. I don't think things are going to get better. I'm going to try this other route thing and see if the shit is in reverse. Reverse of what? Is it in reverse of what we're told? Because here's the thing. The system only puts out information that benefits them in some way. Why would they allow all this information, all this data, if you will, about what you put out into the universe is actually what you get back? That you put out good, you get good. It could be that they know something we don't, even deeper than that. I'm not positively sure, but if it's not just that it's hard for me to do it. I can't try to prove it because I have too many people who ride my dick all day. You know what I mean? From people in the government to celebrities to people on social media platforms to junkies under the bridge, just to try to prove what I say wrong. So maybe somebody else can covertly try to prove this. My situation is supposed to prove people that law of attraction doesn't work. It does work. It has to. It only makes sense though that you're attracting what you are, or what you're letting something know, even if it's your own self. Like, I told myself I don't like this type of man or woman. I stopped spending time with them. This tells me now nobody's around me, that 90% of the world are this type of motherfuckers now, right? Logic, but someone will try and prove logic wrong. That's when it's real dangerous. When you try and you'll definitely fuck up your brain trying to prove logic wrong. But somebody will, just to try to prove me wrong. I get angry, upset, because it's a certain type of generation that just gave up on life. Everybody wants to rule the world is on. That's another dangerous thing, of ruling the world. Now, it's okay to rule the world with others, but when you have people who think that it's just them, shit gets weird. We have here, you're the best person I can think of right now, and I just remembered Gandhi. And then the 4 specimens came out with, and this is the one where I picked up where somebody wants to have a child with a guru, or I need a guru's sperm. I need a guru's sperm so I can get benefits. No, fuck you. You have to be white. Black bras don't think this way. I mean, they do. They trap men and they do this shit. But the guru thing has me thinking that you're white. Could be wrong. Gandhi. I remembered. It says you're the best person I can think of right now, and I just remembered Gandhi. So whoever you are, that they're what they want. It may not even be a guru. This could though. Would it be nuts? Let's find out who you are, because I feel like you're somebody, and you can take the insult. Only because you see me take them all day long and you see how I get through it. That's why you can. But I feel like you're kind of a loser. And you're going to be like, what the hell do you want my sperm for? You could just be one of those guys that has portrayed yourself, WS. Your name could be Billy. Portrayed yourself as a certain type of man for so long that this bitch actually believes that you're who you said you were. Somebody actually believed you. FR. This could be Frazier, Freeman, Fremont. Fret, Ferrero, you hear it, Raphael, and M.I. Wait, let's see what this is. Hold on. San Francisco. Oh, are you gay? You're not, though. Let's delve into the mindset of this one, and I don't want to stay long. This is what she's thinking, a good specimen. This is a good specimen. A gay man. Which, hey, it doesn't really matter. But see, the thing is, that doesn't have anything to do with how this child's going to turn out. I don't feel anyway. I mean, some people say that shit is a DNA or hereditary thing. I disagree. I think when kids are young and they think to themselves, I want to be gay, it's because the mom treated them in a certain way where now they feel more of a female, or vice versa, or the daughter was a tomboy and the dad wanted a boy. I think that's unintentional programming is what I think this is. But if that's what she wants, a gay son, I'm going to have to assume that you're under 19 or 20. This just sounds too immature, too impulsive, too premature. You could have been a preemie, and it shows. So we have here, let's see what other traits she's looking for. I'm sorry. She needs somebody who's getting a settlement. I'm guessing that this one thinks if you get a settlement, that means you're rich. Do you know wealth? That is a DNA thing, actually. See, we're a little backwards here. That actually is a DNA and hereditary thing. It's a wealth mindset. It comes with a certain type of DNA. This is going to be an interesting kid. I'm not sure the universe will let this go through, but then there's a part of me that feels like this motherfucker has a sense of humor like we have never seen until recently. So maybe the universe will. Be careful, though, that now you don't get a specimen from somebody who has some ape or gorilla DNA implanted in them. And next thing you know, your kid's hopping up on tables and shit and scratching under their arms before they're 6. Tell me what other trait. We went out. Baby, you bring me up when I'm down. 10 of specimens. There's a rainbow here. Feels like I want a gay son on benefits. Okay. Tell me more about it. The family. Oh. There's a chick here who has, I'm not even sure you can get pregnant. So I'm saying you're not even sure that you were born. And for me to say this, that means there's some kind of truth to it if they put this in my head. That you may not be able to get pregnant, so you're just going to put sperm inside of you. How many times? 6 times. Thank you. Okay? So now you're just a sperm guzzler with no results. You might as well get laid. I mean, you might as well get something out of it. She's just putting friggin', right? I'm celibate. Oh, my God. I can't take it. You don't know what you are. You're celibate. You don't want dicks in you. I don't want to get sick. I want to have a child. I want a certain DNA. I've been putting, and I'm not getting pregnant. You think it's the sperm that's wrong. This is one of those chicks where you never take accountability. That also is hereditary. Mom must be like this. This motherfucker gonna look at. She has 4 eyes on this shit. Look at this. Somebody's gonna wind up mixing or getting. You're gonna. This is gonna be the first. This is the complete opposite of immaculate conception. This is somebody's gonna have 4 or 5 different sperms unite, and you're gonna have. Look, motherfucker got antennas coming out. Look at the pointy ears, 4 eyes and shit. Somebody's gonna come out looking like a Martian. And then what happens? You don't want the kid. She'll go through all this shit, right? And then she'll wind up giving the kid up for an adoption. How many times has this happened, though? Just that women didn't like what their babies looked like and gave them up. You know there's a part of you in there, too, right? Then motherfucker tried to blame everything on the husband. He looked too much like Jerry. He looked too much like Mark. Yeah, Leroy. What about you? The big ass ears and shit. That's what somebody said. What about you and your big ass ears? Don't put this shit all on me. Look at the baby. Night of specimens. Now, granted, they all have the same type of antlers and ears here. Let me clarify this with some normal cards. Tell me about this 7 of ray guns. Oh, okay. Here we go. Something else that you need to be aware of having children now is radioactive sperm, radioactive uteruses, and your kids coming out looking like this because of all the radiation that's in the air, plutonium, shit like that. It may be. It may be a different type of species being born. It may be a good thing, though. I mean, just to spice it up a little bit. Not to create a species just to be on benefits, though. But maybe if you were more concerned about making this child a leader, it would be cool to see with all of these things mixing and different types of sperm and DNA, if there's another species that could be created. That would be cool. What's with the pulse? Some of you, who's got their tubes tied? This is for someone else. You're too young to have your tubes tied. Hold on a second. Did your mom do this to you? Tell me that, what is Pulse? Is this a site? Is this college? What's concentrics? All right. I'll have to find out what that is. It doesn't feel like that's it. I mean, it could be just people feeling this pulse thing with these pulse guns now. That's coming down from laser, from satellite. Pulsing from are people feeling this now? And then there's a movie on YouTube. It's called, is it called 333 Pulse or something like that? And it's about some type of pulse that's in the air that ends the world. So either somebody needs to talk to the director or the writer of that. Obviously, you know more than what you're letting off. Please don't tell people that you just had some kind of dream and you went with that. There's something else, or you're going to wind up being responsible. And I know it sounds cool while you're here, but you'll be responsible in the afterlife for how many innocent lives that you took. Daddy, no. One of your children passed away, and they're saying, don't do this. Carlton, your child is saying, don't do this. It's what you're doing is not cool. You told me that you were going to be a hero. Why do we only do good if we feel like we're being watched by somebody else? It's weird. Anyway, someone's tubes are tied. Tell me how this happened. I mean, you just feel like you're too young to have this shit happen. The tubes are tied. How do you not see? Oh, I feel there's a mom who doesn't want you to get married or to have this family. So she must be one of those moms, right? Yeah, she wants you by yourself. Did you already have a child? Okay, so if you already had a child, then the reason I said there was something that guided, that forced me to say you can't have a child. So maybe it was me being premature to say that you couldn't because you were born a boy. If you were born a female, your mom could have either wanted you to be a boy and the universe didn't allow it in some way. I don't think you spent a lot of time at home. You remind me of some type of half-ass runaway. Free, set them free. Okay, so you don't get along with this mom at all. You had a fully functional, and now, or this could be for somebody else too. Just put this how it fits, goddammit. I'm tired of getting specifics and you motherfuckers don't appreciate it. You have a fully functional, or you could have thought that you did. Some of you got your tubes tied, and it wasn't something that you chose to do. It was something that was done when you gave birth, or you had some type of surgery. Wow. That's actually real scary to think that you would be a female. Either you gave birth, or maybe you had some type of, somebody had vaginoplasty. What is that? When you tighten your shit up because you just slept with too many motherfuckers? All right. No judgment, but that's just what it is, right? You had too many dicks in you. And you had to get some shit straightened out. Oh, wow. You fell into the hands, to the, what do they call them? I almost said parsnips. What do they call them things? Oh, them things they stick inside of you. You fell into the hands of a misogynist. And you reminded this cat of their ex-wife or their mom. They said that you were too unattractive to have children. Oh my God. This is what we're doing now? We're tying women's tubes against their will? Sheridan. Jesus Christ. Yep, look at him with the tools. Look, we're just going to hammer a nail here. I'm not sure if they even did this shit right, man. They're showing me a roast beef tie. What did you tie their tubes with? I don't know if they show this on YouTube, if they'll show a surgery. Do they have surgeries that they will put online for you to see? And then I would ask them to show you. I'm so sorry for who had this done. I would ask them to show you next time you meditate or sleep how the surgery is supposed to go. These people who did this will be, if not already, experiencing karma. Their marriages are falling apart. They're losing their practice. If these are females that did it because they were jealous, not all of you had this done because you were too unattractive. Some of you were too attractive and you fell into the hands of a woman-hating female, maybe, who could have found out that you were dating their ex and that you guys wanted to have a child. Melinda or Melissa? LT? Letitia Roberts? A bunch of Sallys. So that means men, though. And CK. And the LBC. Long Beach crew. This could have happened there. And OM. And a con. If you're blue and you don't... Oh, One Night in Bangkok is on. Did somebody get surgery in Bangkok? Did you go all the way to Bangkok or Taiwan or something to get your tubes tied? For some of you, you are a female. You can't understand why your shit stinks. And I'm saying this with love because... You know, I don't hate women. I hate and despise a certain type of woman. I want to constantly remind people, shut your fucking face. This is my channel, right? I can hear you. I can feel you. If you don't like it, don't watch the video. Put earplugs in if you don't like this part. You could have gone to a chop shop doctor and they use some type of string. That thin yarn they're showing me. Nylon? No, it wasn't nylon. They would have been better off using that. This is that... I'm going to stay with me. You know the rope yarn? The thin rope yarn? Imagine that sitting in some type of fluid. It would stink, right? It's not... You would have been better off with plastic. I'm telling you. Some type of... Yeah. Oh, wait. Anyway, that's what they tied your tubes with. What is it? Is it just a snip and tie? Do they solder these? I used to say when I was younger, just tie my tubes, I'm done. And it wasn't because of my son. It was because he was amazing. I don't know why I said that. I just used to say it as a joke. Yeah, some of us could have put curses on ourselves. You know how you put curses on yourself? I don't know, someone can say, I'm done, I had enough. And the universe is like, cool, that's it. Now we're going to make you barren. That is so scary, man. I'm just thinking of what I said and how the material of whatever they tied them with is so important. Let me finish. Okay, thank you. For those of you who I had a child, so I know I'm a fucking woman. Why am I having this problem? It could be because of what they tied your tubes with. And unfortunately, you don't have to go to Bangkok to have this experience. Sometimes Bangkok is brought here to the States. Yeah, they're making it easy for you. Be careful of somebody making it too convenient to screw up your system. I'll come to your house. What? Oh, I can't fly there. I don't have enough money. Oh, I'll come there. What the fuck you mean you coming here? Well, I don't have... I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'll pay for the hotel. It's weird, them trying to accommodate you this much. There's something up. They either need something from inside. They need something from inside of you. And they're trying to figure out how to take out certain body parts through that so that they can put you under, remove something, and you're not going to know that they did it. Oh. The massage parlors. All right, please don't go to a massage parlor to get vaginoplasty. Vagioplasty. No, I didn't. No, I did not. Vagino sounds like an Italian mobster. Vagino. Oh, vagino. It actually sounds like some type of cream. All right. So, you married her husband. Oh, boy. That's why she had her mask on when you came in. Somebody told you. She heard this. Well, she heard this shit, but I don't even know if it's true, man. Some of these broads are getting all hype and shit because they're hearing some things. Let's find out. This one came in almost with a gas mask on, right? When they came in to do the surgery. Like, she got her forehead covered, her mouth covered, cheeks. The voice, it felt like that she tries to disguise her voice. Can I tell you something? You have a lawsuit against this place. You know who you are. You know why? They don't even work there. They knew a doctor that worked there, and they said, yo, let me come in there, man. This is my husband's new wife. I know she's going to wind up marrying him. You're disgusting. Crescent. I don't know why they're putting that there, but someone will know. So, look at this. SEW. What happened with the... How are they sewing you up, too? They're using actual thread. There's a certain type of stitching. First off, I don't know how that works, but I remember seeing some type of surgical procedures I didn't want to see while they were on TV, and there's definitely a sewing process. But there has to be a certain type of material that can withstand the disintegrating. Somebody didn't want to go all out. They didn't want to put the money up for the... What do? They disintegrate on themselves, the stitches, right? I forgot about them. I haven't had too many surgical procedures, if any, and toes. Did you look down? Somebody had was it a massage? And you looked down through the hole. You saw they were right. They weren't the toes of a woman. It's scary. And this is actually a transsexual that was getting a massage somewhere. It could have been in Bangkok, goddammit. No, but it was a Chinese massage. I looked through the hole and I couldn't believe when they had flip-flops on. Yeah, I'm just completely disappointed. The good thing is that their hands are stronger if you really wanted that deep tissue massage. I always try to find the silver lining. They play Egyptian, Walk Like an Egyptian a lot. And I remember I told you this song has a lot to do with women giving up what they're fated for a man. That's what it's about. This is somebody that does these massages out of their home too. Somebody just started doing this. And they wear these long dresses. You don't ever see their body parts, covering up way too much. For the guys that get their massages done by women, they like seeing skin. I mean, they're usually there for more than just a massage. And I'm not saying that it gets down to that point, but at least to look, you want to look at something. The last thing you want to see is like a 300-pound fucking heathen with hair coming out of moles and shit, putting their hands on your back and feet that look like maybe the giants were awakened. It's a weird time we're living in. Yeah. Let me find out what's up with this pulse. I may have to pause it a few times, I'm not sure. It is very uncomfortable. I've been feeling this for about over a year now. What some people are just feeling is what they've been doing to me for over a year, day and night. Every time I sit down, lay down, get comfortable, they would hit me with it. I told you that they were testing this shit on me, but it's difficult to test on someone like me because I'm super strong. That doesn't mean I don't feel something. But I tell you what, when all this shit that you motherfuckers are putting out comes back to you in certain ways, the sun is going to be your worst enemy, and you're not going to be able to get out of it. You're going to fry like bacon. Your skin's going to sizzle. There's not going to be any water. The sun is going to dry up the ocean. You understand? Lakes, rivers, streams. I see Utopia. Utopia. Look at this shit. Okay. Utopia. Damn it. That's a good one to start with. But, Utopia X. Where you going, buddy? I think that some people thought that this pulse thing, they're trying to set up constant pulse, and it would be through satellite usually, right? They want to try and use them remotely from another. They could have set up, or they were going to set up a Utopia. That could have been what they were going to name planet on Mars if they were trying to set up life on Mars or Saturn or something like that. That's what it feels like. Let's find out what's going on with Utopia. Which cards do I want to grab? Tell me how Utopia, this could have even been something disguised. I'm going to disguise us going to this planet in a rocket. And I'm going to say that I'm setting off a rocket to go into space just to video some shit, just to gather intel. Meanwhile, there were people sitting in it, or this is what they're planning. This, I want to know what love is. You're way past when you're doing shit like this, because what I'm picking up is that they're going to hit us with consistent pulse and try to leave this way because too many people are aware of these drones and flying things. He was going to try and disguise this shit like that, like just, or he's going to go by himself. I just saw. So for all of you that are getting involved with this pulse thing and wanting to attack other people, there's children, there's animals. I don't know how hurt you could possibly be to want to do things like that. Some of you didn't know that it felt the way it did. You were lied to. And you got a little taste of it, and I'm hoping that you wouldn't be able to further this plan. You wouldn't be able to be a part of this anymore. I mean, that's my gay card, man. They're not gay. Hold on a second. Utopia. Oh, is that what they wanted to... How many planets do you need to make gay?
All of them.
No. You're not eradicating women. It's just not going to happen. Change this lonely life. Want to know. Nobody wants to know what love is. I am totally giving up on that shit. I'm giving up on sex. I'm giving up on dick. I'm giving up on love. I'm giving up on friendships. Alright. That's where I'm at right now. Just right now. But I don't see any end of this weirdness in sight. People don't have the ability to be a loyal friend or a partner anymore, even whether it's relationship, business, just friendship. People don't have the ability to stay loyal. And it's not everyone, but the very few stragglers that do, the weird thing is you're seen as preyable or weak. And then people will complain that they don't have any loyal friends. This is also feeling this pulse with the Knight of Wands. Could this be what this is? It's not a program. This is what it was. Utopia is what? This is bliss. Isn't that what that is? Paradise, heaven, nirvana. Okay, this is how sick people are. It gives me pleasure to see people or to feel who are you? For those of you who you know that the people are behind this, are you willing to be involved with something like this? Because what this says to me is there's a lot of shit about this person or some of these people that would make you sick. What if this is what is being shown on the forefront, right? What the fuck are you capable of behind closed doors? Cause you know what I mean? But this is somebody jerks off to people in pain. Yeah. After the love is gone, I want to know. Right. You haven't felt love in a long ass time. But here's the love. They had it, right? And this person is stuck in a hateful mindset, man. Hate. One thing that they are loyal to is a bad haircut. I see a bad haircut. And to being very karmic in nature. I have no desire to change. It's because someone doesn't believe that they're bad. How can you do and get involved with this kind of shit and think that you're not a problem? That right there is enough for me to walk away from you. I don't know if they're friends. Hungry eyes. Oh, no, you're out of touch. Yep. Definitely out of touch with reality. It's an understatement here. Friends are taken off. Look, I just can't do it. You're involved with this? A relationship, any kind of business partnership, they want to... if there are people, all right, let's say this with the Utopia and the X and all this stuff, let's say that there's people connected to this corporation. It feels like a corporation that just is, I can't connect, I can't be a part of this anymore. That's what I feel. What happens when this all comes out, and it's inevitable that this is going to come out, and names are thrown out there. I mean, I have a reputation, and it may not be as good as it was before, but I like where it is now. Media, there's too much attention on this on social media now about this, or there's about to be, about this pulse, about these weapons of mass destruction being used on actual people, about this thermonuclear war that your girl was talking about, how they wanted to create something inside of us to connect with that. We're connectors, right? Yeah, I think some of these, if these are men that are dealing with this, cat, I feel like some of these guys are like, I can't deal with this anymore. I realize ever since I got together with you, I'm losing things in my life, and how important this Queen of Cups shit is, man. How important when it comes to this world, having earth angels and shit, and the truth about, some people are waking up about what's up with the men. The men acting like children and shit. Men in leadership positions acting like children, and how dangerous this is. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, I'm still very closed off now when it comes to friendships and you know, at first I knew I was being preserved because of the type of woman I am. And I think that the world is too sick for me to engage in some shit like that. Wherever I'm going to wind up is where I'm going to wind up. I know something's fated. I'm not sure that I have any control over what happens with that, but who knows? Maybe there'll be some healthy dick on another planet for your girl here. See ya.